Good evening, everybody. I'm Gary Beauvais. Everybody knows my father is Zette, and my mother was Carol. She worked at the hospital all her life. Running for council, a lot of things I'm not happy about, so I'd rather sit back and complain and bitch, or maybe I'll try to do something. Okay, this is without prejudice to the people who are here. Number one on my top, I got this all in point form since we only have 5 minutes. I had 21 minutes at the radio station, I had 15 minutes at the TV station. Now I got 5 minutes here, so as I go along, it's going downhill. QKR, July 2009, we signed an agreement with Quebec, and one of those clauses are in the agreement. It's available on the internet, so anybody wants to read it, you can just search Quebec government, you'll see it. It says, the parties accept and recognize the respective distinctiveness and equalities of their cultures, their language, their laws, customs, traditions, as well as their national identities. So we respect Quebec's distinctiveness. If Quebec was to separate from Canada, they have our full blessing, okay? Their languages, their laws, okay? Right now they have the Office de langue française. They stripped us of our Mohawk language. Sisters of St. Anne came here, took over the schools, they taught us English. Now we speak English. Quebec is trying to take our English away. You go to Montreal, they try to get service in English. They don't have to serve you in English. Well, we now respect that with this 2009 law. Okay, that was, okay. Also in that 2000 law, the new 10 agreements, some call it 13 agreements, was the Highway 207 renovation and a rail station, okay. That was supposed to be all ratified within 1 year from July 2009. Now it's July 2012, 2 years later, there's still no rail station there. The Mercier Bridge, that situation is going downhill. I was told by engineers when I worked there last fall that bridge is on the verge of being condemned, and one of the options is building a new bridge alongside of it. This is what the engineers said, the new engineering reports that came out from all the work that was done on that bridge last fall, the cleaning of the steel, okay? So I said that would never happen. I said the people would never allow a new bridge built alongside. That would be taking more land on this side. So anyways, now every morning that train flies through town with all these people from Dawson, St. Quistan, sitting there with their Journal de Montréal and their Tim Hortons coffee, going over the bridge. We're stuck in traffic. We have no rail station, and it's going to get worse, that bridge. Okay? I was just this last weekend, we were supposed to have that bridge blocked, but we have to go to Champlain Bridge. Emergency, ambulance has to go to Montreal with one of our people. Got to go by Champlain Bridge. The people that go for dialysis on the weekends are already in a bad way. They have to get either an hour earlier in the morning to get to Montreal for 7 o'clock by going by Champlain Bridge. If we had a train station, we could arrange on a Saturday morning for our people to go to the hospital to have their dialysis. Nothing is being done. 2007 agreement, 2009 agreement, that rail station was supposed to be done 1 year, 2 years later, is nothing. And nobody's working on it, I guess. Okay, the parties will give immediate attention to the termination of the JCL lands along Auto Route 30. When we signed that law in July 2009, immediately we had to kiss their ass for that Highway 30 on our scenery lands. Now that interchange is in operation. We had a land deal and a handshake. Has that been completed in black and white? I don't know. Maybe Mike can answer that later, you know. Agreement on fiscal matters related to tobacco, petroleum, and alcohol products. I had a friend call me last week. He got pulled over by the SQ, and all these cigarettes were confiscated that he bought on the reserve. Quebec and their goons are infringing on Mohawk commerce. We have every right to do whatever business we want in Ganawageh. As soon as they leave their reserve, whatever happens. Where's this July 2009 agreement where they respect this now? They're supposed to respect our cultures, our language, our laws. We have a Mohawk law pertaining to tobacco. Are they listening to us or no? Seaways, trains, highway lines. Seaway, boats pass every day. Chemical tankers going by every day. Them, they're making $millions. Okay, anyways, all the, see what I mean? I mean, this is electoral law. Anyway, we got to start charging those boats for passing through the sea. This is our resource. They stole our lands and our resources on SSL. There needs to be immediate movement on SSL. We need new lands. Basically, Ganawageh, we're living in a toxic dump now. On the north wind, those boats passing, diesel fumes pass over our reserve. The trains, the highways, all the trucks, we got a diesel fume exhaust cloud over Ganawageh. Okay, now it just came out reports, toxic diesel exhaust is more cancer-causing than previously known. We have a cancer epidemic in Ganawageh. With decades of land dumping, landfills, all the chemicals that were dumped, the John Lawrence dump, IW's dump. We have 4 golf courses who dump tons of chemicals, herbicides and pesticides every year so we can play golf. Without the dandelions, we live in a toxic soup. We need new land.